Have you ever gone through a friendship breakup? How are you doing now since your miscarriage? Have I ever struggled with depression?
It's been a bit since we did a vlog. We are hoping we can get back to being consistent again. But yes, we've been back home for over a month now, and it's just been great to be back in our own space, not living out of a suitcase, even though the summer was really fun.
Yeah, it's great. It's great coming back to our house, getting into a little bit of a routine, and just being here with the boys.
Are you happy to be back home?
We do fun things.
Because we do fun things.
Oh!
Oh!
Uh-oh.
You just stepped on the sunscreen bottle.
Nice.
That's one way to get the sunscreen out.
That's it.
Indy, that's so helpful. That's so cute. Such a good brother. So Cruiser, what did we get this week?
A new bike.
A new bike. We got Cruiser his first big cave bike this week. He's been so excited about it. It's so cute to watch him have so much fun on it. You guys are doing so good. That's so nice. Classic parent life.
Yeah.
Ending up carrying the bikes for them. Now they want to go climb trees and stuff. What'd you find in here?
This tree. And you can climb one.
Whoa. Cruiser, you're a good little tree climber. This looks so fun right now.
Oh, look if there's fishies in there. Or maybe if you get your bucket.
Oh, Daddy caught a fish.
Here, you don't want to let this fall now.
There's 3 little baby fishies in there. Okay, be careful guys, don't let the fishies spill. 1, 2, 3, go! Woo! Andy wants Daddy to do a jump.
Are you cozy?
I'm cold.
You're cold?
How's your go squeeze? Oh, good.
But you didn't miss
I'm gonna miss you so much when I go. I'm gonna miss you so much.
It's gonna be me and the boys, and we're gonna have some good times.
I'm gonna watch PJ Masks.
PJ Masks.
What's that?
It's a animated show.
It's an actual show.
Like, oh, you're like Peter Pan.
You're so cute. He's being so sweet. Oh. The boys saw Josh wearing sunglasses while driving, and now they both wanted to wear sunglasses when they're driving.
I put my sunglasses. His sunglasses.
You want to be just like Daddy? That's why. Aww.
That's so nice, Cruiser.
That was so cute.
I love that.
I can fly to the sky. I can fly.
We just picked up some sourdough bread from our friends that make it homemade.
I'm salivating because I'm hungry.
And it smells so
amazing,
good.
and it's warm. They actually have a YouTube channel too. We'll pop it up here. But yeah, go check them out. They do a cool farming, homestead type stuff. I
just need to learn how to make sourdough bread because it's so good, and I feel like it's a thing these days that everyone knows how to make sourdough bread, so I'm the lone person that doesn't know sourdough bread.
Don't worry, I don't either. Oh, these burritos are just life-changing, honestly. You want some of that? Okay.
It's a little chilly in Costco, and apparently Buzz is chilly too. Alright, here's a little run through of everything we're getting. Oh, you guys are so cute. Oh, you guys. It's so sweet.
Cutest little hugs. But I feel like every time we go to Costco, I don't think we're gonna get that much. And then we walk out and it's just like full.
Yeah, I feel like every time you just end up, look how cute they're being. They've been in like the cutest, sweetest brother mode today. So I'm leaving in 2 hours to go on a girls trip to Oregon. I'm gonna be gone for 6 days, which is the longest I've been away from Josh and the boys. It's the longest I've been away from Josh since we've been married for 8 years, and the longest I've been away from the boys. So I'm gonna miss them so much, but I'm so excited because I'm meeting up with my college roommates from California and Oregon. One of them still lives in Oregon, and we were college roommates 13 years ago, and they were seriously angels in my life when I really needed good friends, and I just love them so much, and I'm so excited to go see them and spend time with them. So I'm going to be with them for 3 days. Then I'm going to a work event for 3 days in Oregon, and I just need to pack. Haven't even packed yet. Late as always on packing. Alright, so this is our closet. For anyone wondering what our closet looks like, I'm sure nobody is. This is Josh's side of the closet, and he has his stuff right here. And this is the only closet we have. Our house is very small. And then I have my clothes right here, and up there, and there. So pretty minimalist with clothes. But yeah, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna pack because it's gonna be cold in Oregon and I don't have that much cold clothes. I did a little honest Q&A on my Instagram stories the other day, so I thought I would answer some of the questions that I got while I pack, and I'll try to be as unfiltered as possible. Alright, trying to get the warmest stuff possible that I have. Okay, so the first Q&A question is, how do you manage your life? I mean, giving time to your children, husband, and yourself. This is such a good question because I just feel like the word balance should be thrown out the window. Like, I think it's just never going to be possible to achieve perfect balance. At least for me personally, I feel like having the expectation to have perfect balance just makes me feel like more stressed. At the end of the day, there's always going to be an area that I wish I gave more attention to, whether it be work, family, working out, self-care, all of the things. So I feel like as long as I'm trying my best, I'm like, that's a win. I think another thing that's helpful for Josh and I is divide and conquering. So we switch off working, or one of us is working, one of us is with the kids, and then we also have a babysitter come a few days a week so we can work together and go on dates and stuff like that. So I think that those are just little things that we're doing to try to have balance with everything, but it's so hard, honestly. Alright. I cannot reach the top of my closet by myself. Wearing my last year's Halloween costume for the event formal dinner because I just needed an excuse to wear this dress again. It's so cute. Also, I don't know how I ever packed without packing cubes. They're seriously game-changing. Okay, so the next question says, do you think a marriage with only one Christian can be happy? This is such a good question because I think my opinion on this has definitely changed throughout my life, and I would say 100% yes. I think that the most important thing in a marriage and with looking for a life partner is that you share the same values, because I feel like we're all on a spiritual journey and things can shift, and I feel like if you just want the same things out of life and you're both striving towards similar goals, I think you can totally make it work. I definitely feel like you can totally make it work even if you have different beliefs
I think that same goes along with like religion, politics, or anything. You don't have to think the same to have a great marriage and a relationship. Okay, so the next question is, have I ever struggled with depression? Yes, I definitely have struggled with depression, and I just want anyone to know that if you're going through depression or other mental health struggles, that you're not alone. Before going through depression, I used to have the mentality that happiness is a choice and you can choose to be happy or not. And then I went through infertility and miscarriages and other personal struggles that really got me in a dark place. And it's such a lonely and isolating place to be. When I'm depressed, I tend to isolate myself from others, and it's really hard. And I think throughout the years I've found some therapy that's worked really well for me. I feel in a really good place right now, but I do know that it's something that I feel like I'm constantly working on my mental health to make sure that I don't slip into that dark place. And I just want to say it's okay to ask for help and to seek therapy. Just getting through each and every day proves your strength. And also, like, there really truly is a light at the end of the tunnel, and life is worth living, and it can be so beautiful. And I just want you to know that you have purpose in this life. I just wanted to say that. So the next question says, how are you doing now since your miscarriage? Love your family and praying for you. Even asking this question means so much. It's just so many mixed emotions going through miscarriage. Like, you're so excited and then you're so sad. And I think at the same time, I'm just so grateful for our 2 little boys and want to soak in this time with them. But I'm also almost 32, and I do want to have kids while I'm at a good age fertility wise and stuff, since that's already something that we struggle with. But I'm also just honestly not in a huge rush at the same time, if that makes sense. I kind of just feel like after having Crew that you just love what you end up having, because I keep thinking that if I wouldn't have miscarried before Crew, like, I wouldn't have Crew. And so that's like a thought that always like really comforts me in hindsight. It's just like that you love what you end up having. Like, I think we'd be excited if we got pregnant soon, but I'm also kind of in a place where I'm like, it's okay if it doesn't happen right away. I'm kind of mentally prepared for that. I am packing a pregnancy test on the trip, and I'm packing tampons and pads because I'm supposed to start my period during the trip, so we'll see what happens. The next question says, how do you not worry what people think about you? I always assume the worst. Okay, I'm kind of similar. I honestly really struggle with worrying about what people think about me. I think that a mentality that I try to have is like, it's okay if people are wrong about me. Ultimately, the only thing I can do is to try to be a good person. People will always judge people, but I think the people that truly matter in my life know that I'm a good person and love me for who I am. Yeah, honestly, at the end of the day, it's really hard because I do care what people think, so it's just a work in progress, honestly. I kind of didn't even plan any outfits. I just am throwing things together because I'm such a weight packer. I always want to wear this, but then I'm like, is it just so much? I don't know. Hopefully that this doesn't get too wrinkled. Okay. So the next question says, have you ever gone through a friendship breakup? Something that I feel like is not talked about enough is how losing friendships or going through friendship shifts can be so hard. Like, honestly, it can be devastating. I don't think I've ever had like an official breakup, but I think just like an overall realization that maybe it was bringing me more pain than happiness. I think that overall, if a friendship makes you feel not good enough or insecure, or there's unspoken competitiveness or anything, I think it's probably a red flag that it's just not good for your mental health, because I feel like friendships should uplift each other. The other day I asked on my Instagram stories how people were doing, and I got so many responses of how so many of you are going through this or feel lonely. I know that going through losing a friendship or a friendship shift might make you feel like you're not likable or not good enough. I know I've felt those things, and I just wanted to say that you are good enough and you deserve good friendships in your life that truly care about you. I just know that it's such a hard thing to go through, and I'm so sorry for anyone out there who is going through this right now, and you're not alone. Something that has helped me is thinking that sometimes things happen for a reason, and sometimes when doors close, other doors open, and in hindsight, you can see even the good that can come out of it. Like, I'm thinking of that Taylor Swift song, You're on Your Own, Kid, where it says, because there were pages turned with the bridges burned, everything you lose is a step you take. Really, all we can do is to try to be the best person and friend we can be, and we'll attract those friendships in our lives that are good for our souls. The next question says, how does being an influencer affect your mental health? The gram messes with mine. Yes, it definitely affects my mental health if I'm not careful with it. I feel like doing this as your job, I just feel so many mixed emotions towards it because I genuinely love this community, and I also have felt the negative impacts of social media, like comparison and those type of things. I have to set strong boundaries for myself, like scrolling boundaries. The mute button on Instagram has been really helpful for me too. If I feel like I'm comparing myself or maybe something doesn't make me feel good, then I can just mute that account, but I don't have to unfollow it. I would just say to really try to set those boundaries for yourself, for your mental health, so that you can feel happy with your life, because we all compare ourselves to other people's lives. Like, I promise you, those influencers that you're comparing your life to are comparing their life to somebody else. Like, I even watched the Miss Americana Taylor Swift documentary the other day, and I was just thinking, like, she was feeling lonely. I feel like you can feel lonely even having so many fans that love and support you, and she also deals with all of the negative and the hate that comes with it. And so I feel like social media is something that I try to consume with moderation. Okay, I want to answer more questions, but I am running low on time. I have to leave in 20 minutes to the airport, and so I don't know how people can multitask, do those makeup videos while telling a story. I feel like I can get ready or pack or tell a story. That's what I'm realizing right now. But yeah, I'm just not very good at multitasking, I guess. This is how much I have packed so far. But also just wanted to say, talking about social media, I just wanted to say thanks for being such a kind community and for following along with our lives. And I'll try and vlog my girl trip, so that'll be the next vlog. You have a good day. See ya!